Wow, and would you look at that? I believe we are now live on our very first Pokemon challenge. I'm getting horrendous audio in the back of my mic, so I'm wondering what that is. I just realized I've still had an Edge window open and I've somewhat ruined myself. But that's closed now, so that's not even a minute in and we've already gotten a technical issue, so that's fantastic. Good afternoon, this is Carrier user Steve, and this is the very first live stream of our new Pokemon challenge. Now, we've all heard of the Nuzlocke, we all know how that works, we've all played that to death 50 million times in pretty much every single game. But today I'm bringing you something a little bit different, and what I'm dubbing the Lechonklockke. Now, I'm sure you all know Pokemon Scarlett, Pokemon Violet is right around the corner, and we've got one majestic boy called Lechonk coming along for the journey. And we're all very excited. We can't wait to get our hands on him. But obviously, we still need to wait. We still need to wait a month to get him. So what we're doing in that spirit is we're doing a little tribute to our boy Lechonk, and we're doing play for Pokemon Shield, where we're only allowed to use chunky boys. So we'll see how this goes. I've had a look at the Pokedex. There's not that many chunky boys in this game, so we'll have to make do with what we've got. But yeah, without further ado, let's pick our boy here at the screen and get started. And you better believe we're calling him Lechonk just for those potentially hilarious interactions of our character. Here we go. Yes, I do want to be called Lechonk. Yes, thank you. And here we go. The Lechonklockke has officially started. And even though we've all played this game 50 million times, we still have to watch the intro. We still have to watch the intro. I don't know if I want to do... Do I want to do the voices? No, he's speaking to... I can't do the voices. Welcome to the wonderful world of Pokemon. Beloved Galar region is a wonderful place. Thriving nature. Beautiful cities. I'm sure we all know the intro at this stage. Let's just get through this as quickly as possible. And in the spirit of the Lechonklockke, there's one chunky boy. And he is most certainly going to be on our team. Just look at him. That is big Lechonk energy right there. Pokemon all around us, in the sea and the sky, and even in our towns. Let's hope some of them are chunky. Okay, come on. Get it over and done with. We want to see our chunky boy. We need to start catching some chunks. That's just showing off. That's just too much. I mean, to be fair, he's got the most questionable beard and a cape, so yeah, he's that sort of type, isn't he? That is not a chunky boy, I do not approve of him. I really wish this was skippable. I really wish I knew I'd played the game before. Just, to be fair, he's quite chunky like that. He might actually go on the team. Once he's Dynamax, he's a bit of a chunk. I think what we really need to get going in the chat there's also a fantastic chunky boy. Wooloo was the original Lechonk. It was the original Pokemon everyone lost their minds over once it was released. And the Lechonk... the game knows we're playing the Lechonklockke. There's been so many chunks in the first opening, like, 5 minutes. What can I say? Oh, that's your flash new phone, Lechonk. We're heading to the exhibition. Is it the big day? Yeah, that's exactly why I came running over to get Lechonk. I come release day. That's exactly what everyone's gonna be like. That's exactly what everyone's gonna be like. Come with me, Lechonk. We should be here anyway. You know what? We will read the audio, but we're only going to read the bits where it says Lechonk. I think that's the best way to do it. Look at that big chunky boy. Look at him. God, he has cursed eyes, though. That's a bit scary now. Right. We need to grab our chunky suitcase. Because you know everyone wears a suitcase with straps. Right. And there's the foreshadowing to another chunky boy. This game really knows what it's doing with the chunky advertisement. I feel like the first thing I need to do is get new clothes to really highlight that we're doing the LECHONKLOCKE. You're not chunky. Go into someone else's garden. We only want chunky Pokemon here. See, look, Wooloo, you're a good chunky Pokemon. He even mentioned Snorlax. That's another big chunk. That's exactly what we want in this playthrough. I feel like I really should have skipped the opening. This takes a while. This takes a while. Now that that's taken care of, how about it, Lechonk? Let's race. Oh, you'll never win a race against Lechonk. Lechonk is speed, and of course we have to talk to this gentleman. Power of Sense is amazing. Honestly, if they ever forget to put him in a game, that's how you know it's ruined from the start. Wait, where was I meant to go? I can't even remember. Yeah, I have to go to his house. That's fine. We're getting a little cutscene. We're doing the right thing. Oh, and you brought along the chunk. Hello, dear. I'm sorry, please address me by my proper title, Lord Lechonk, Commander of Everything. I'm waiting for more Lechonk. There we go. You've got to come with me. You've got to come with Lechonk. I mean, I'm not refuting it. That's not a chunky boy. That's upsetting. Wait, did Hop already left, right? Yeah, he did. I'm going the wrong direction. I don't think there's any chunky boys here, so yeah, let's just leave. Let's just leave. I'm only in it for the chunks. You know what? If we ever get to the day where the opening town is more than one, or more than two houses, with just you and your rival, it's gonna be crazy. But not you, Lechonk. I really need, if someone does come along to watch this disaster unfold, I really need someone to count how many Lechonks we say during this playthrough. I really want to know. I'm not interested in you. You're not a chonk. You're just a show-off. Did you ever just go up to a random crowd of people and do a pose? Well, Leon does, apparently. The unbeatable chomp and his chonk. Oh no, that's me. Honestly, if it's not chonk based dialogue, I'm not interested. I really should have put text speed on quick. That would have been a big play. That would have been a big play. So whilst we're waiting for the intro to unfold, we might as well go through some of the rules for LECHONKLOCKE. Rule number 1, of course, being there is no rules. But okay, there are some rules, people. There are some rules. So you're only allowed to use chonky Pokemon and Pokemon to give off Lechonk energy. Now, that could be up to debate. Some people might see other Pokemon as having Lechonk energy that I may not. As long as you can justify it in some way, that should be acceptable. Obviously, there are quite a few Pokemon that instantly fall into the Lechonk energy category, such as Wooloo. You know, they were the Pokemon everyone lost their minds over once it was first announced. Sort of the same as Lechonk. You brought Lechonk and me Pokemon, but I am a Pokemon. Apparently, I've just transcended to being, you know, fully sentient and a full human being. So, the second rule is we're not using our starters. I mean, we'll have to use them to a certain point to progress through the starting story, but we're immediately switching them out. And Pokemon we are switching them in for is a Swinub that I've bred up. Mainly because we can't get Spoink in this game. I feel like Spoink would have been such a better play, but this game doesn't have the full National Pokédex, so that's out the window. But the interesting thing about Swinub is I've actually got head ability one, so it is thick fat, so fire is not going to be super effective against it. But the base Swinub is weak against water, grass, and fire, so it doesn't actually matter what starter you pick. Your Swinub starter will always be weak against one of the against whatever your rival picks, which is pretty interesting. It's not until I tried to decide what would be the most difficult to go against that I realized this. So yeah, there's that. Now, what we're going to do, because we'll have splurged a bit and we've bred up a thick fat one, so Mr. I'm just doing a spin apparently. He just saw Leon do that spin earlier and he had to do the same thing. I've completely forgotten all your names now in the pressure. So, fire is not going to be super effective against me. The way it works is your rival picks the one that's weak against you. So if I pick Grookey, he'll go for Swabble. I'm thinking Swabble will be the best because I will be super effective against the Grookey with Ice. Swabble will be more of a challenge. So I'm going to go for Grookey, and then Hop will choose Swabble. Then we'll swap Grookey out, and then we'll put our Swinub in. But like I say, if you are going to do this challenge and you're going to start with the exact same Pokemon, then I'm just going to call him not Lechonk. Not Lechonk. There we go. Not Lechonk has been added to your party. And we get the joyous music even though we're swapping him out immediately afterwards. So that'll be Grookey for you, nice one. Yep, so Hop is one for Swabble, which is the most formidable Pokemon. He doesn't really look like it at the moment, but he is the most formidable against my Swinub. And the poor little football monstrosity goes back to Leon. Okay. So I don't think we can swap him out yet. I feel like we need to do the first battle first. Potentially. I feel like we need to at least get Pokeballs and then we can go into Pokemon Home and switch them out. Pokemon Home was actually the reason why I was late to the stream, because I forgot I didn't have the full membership anymore and it wouldn't let me swap Pokemon between different profiles. But that is now fixed, so we'll be able to do that. So we'll be able to get the Swinub that we bred in my other profile of Sword Cross. Just having a Pokemon Woofy doesn't make you a real trainer unless it's Lechonk. Unless that makes you a real trainer. If you have the courage to catch the Lechonk, then you can do anything. You can do anything. You know what? We might actually... I feel like all we need to do is catch another Pokemon to allow us to put Grookey in our box, and then we should be able to swap it out. I love the way your rival gets 2 Pokemon off the get-go, and I'm just here with not the Lechonk, trying to do my best. Right, come on, not the Lechonk. You're being swapped out immediately afterwards, so you might as well just help us get through this painful start of the game. I really don't expect his Wooloo to be much of a threat here. But yeah, Wooloo will be her first Pokemon after we swap Grookey out for Swinub. Well, actually, we'll probably have to catch Wooloo first to be able to swap. So yeah, Wooloo will be the first Pokemon. Look at that, not the Chonk's leveled up. Completely pointless as we're going to swap him out anyway. But one more thing I'm going to do for the rules, just to make things a bit more difficult, is we're going to put it on set battle style. So once an opponent goes to throw out a Pokemon, it doesn't give me the chance to change. Makes things a bit more interesting. And I think the final rule is, normally for a Nuzlocke, you'd only be able to catch 1 Pokemon per route. I don't think we're going to do that because it's a bit of a challenge, because there's not that many chunky Pokemon in this game. And also, you know, if your Pokemon thinks that's him dead, that's him gone, I don't think we're going to do that, because the Lechonk doesn't die. The Lechonk does not die. So yeah, it's just a chunky playthrough, what can I say? Right. I believe I get Pokeballs soon. And then I can go catch my boy Wooloo, swap him out, swap Grookey out, and the playthrough can begin. Really, the main fun does come. The real fun does happen once we get to the wild area. That's where most of our chunky gentlemen will be. Lechonk, do you hear that just now? Yes, Lechonk is excellent hearing. He hears everything. The gate's open. I mean, it's not really a surprise. You sort of saw him trying to break it down at the start of the game. But it's off limits. Nobody's supposed to go in there. Well, that doesn't apply to Wooloo because he's a chunky boy. He is a chunky boy. He can do whatever he wants. Lechonk, what do you say? I don't know. I'm just a Pokemon. No one wants to get in trouble. I'm sorry, Lechonk can't get in trouble. Lechonk is the trouble. Lechonk is the danger. All this amazing commentary, no one's here to hear it. Such a disappointment. Now we do have spaces at the bottom of our screen for a party. I'm not going to bother adding Grookey in because he's not staying. He's going to be immediately traded away. Now there are a few chunky boys here. There's this gentleman, but he looks very cursed once he evolves. So I think we're going to avoid him and just give him a good branch poke. Oh, we need to give him another good branch poke. We'll see. As soon as we can get rid of Lechonk, we'll be flying. We'll be having a great time. With any luck, that's when people will actually turn up to the stream. But what we'll be doing if you don't, understandably, if you don't want to watch me waffle on for hours and hours on stream, doing this playthrough challenge, we will be editing it down into a VOD that will go live at some stage, whenever I feel like it. Whenever I'm blessed with big Lechonk energy. Oh no, my branch poke's not going to be effective. It still did decent, but... Oh no, please don't pack me, that's gonna hurt. Or, apparently not. Unfortunately, Rookie D is not a... He does not have Lechonk energy, sadly, so we'll not begin one of you. As far as I'm aware, done Pokeballs yet. I think your parent gives you that afterwards. Well, see, no wonder you go out into the world on your own in all these games. You never have a fully functioning family at home. Did you hear that? Like I said, Lechonk hears everything. Of course I heard that. Yes, Grookey's... No, he's not called Grookey, he's called not Lechonk. Get with the program, How. Or Hop. Yes, Hop. Apologies. We're not in Sun and Moon. I love how they changed a few letters and yep, completely different character. Completely different character. Wait, can I not just run? Because, you know... Yeah, let's just run for these battles, because there's no point leveling not Lechonk. Right, here we go. Here's the big wolfy boy of the game. Let's go. Let's go face this gentleman. Like I say, we are in subscribers only mode to avoid the questionable bots. So if you do want to chat, all you have to do is subscribe. Cost you nothing. Maybe your soul, but you know, that hasn't been proven yet. So subscribe away. He's not a chunky boy. He's quite a thin boy at the moment. He does get a bit chunkier at the end of the game, so you know we might end up keeping him. I'm not too sure. Go not Lechonk. You know what? This battle wouldn't be an issue if I actually had Lechonk. We would have absolutely destroyed him. One hit. What the move had no effect on it. That's because I'm not Lechonk. It's right in the title. Lechonk, I can't see anything. You okay? Lechonk is always okay. Lechonk is Lechonk is fine. Stop worrying about Lechonk. Lechonk has this covered. Oh, that's quite a lot missed. I love the way your Pokemon just slowly retreats backwards like he's on a tiny treadmill. It's like, oh no, the mist. That's it. I mean, no wonder he's been knocked over. Look the size of that suitcase. Hop, Lechonk. Is that like a challenge? Is that like jump over Lechonk? How would you manage to find your way here? Well, things involving Lechonk. Wait, where's the Wooloo? There he is, there's that chunky boy. Beside the most overhyped Pokemon ever. At least the Wooloo's alright. Yeah, Lechonk. Attacked by some mad Pokemon. Was that Lechonk? No, Lechonk is not mad. He's a kind gentleman. He's a kind gentleman. Yeah, I really don't see anyone staying around with how many times I'm saying Lechonk. I mean, with any luck, the algorithm will I'll be blessed by the algorithm. I'll be pushed to the top of Lechonk. Pushed to the top of Lechonk leaderboard. The power of Science Guy. Really should have muted my Windows noises because now I'm just getting Discord in my ear. You did tell your mom that you're heading to Witchers, right? Yes. I need to get the Pokeball so I can catch chunky boys. That is sort of important. Look at those chunks just frolicking in the field. Beautiful. Okay, come on. Give me my Pokeballs. I need to catch chunky boys. Oh no, isn't Grookey? No, he's not called Grookey, he's called not Lechonk. Why does no one get his name right? Right, give me the money, give me some Pokeballs. I'm off to catch chunks. Look after my Lechonk. Well, I mean, he's being traded away immediately, so he doesn't really have that luxury. I love that. Whoop. 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 Oh, okay. I'm might be a touch immature. Might be a touch immature. Okay, right. I believe now we can catch Chunky Boy. And we can use said Chunky Boy to trade out our not so Chunky Boy to get another Chunky Boy. Hopefully everyone was able to... there's a roadblock of Chunky Man. What even is that? That's not the noise a sheep makes. So apparently a snoring sheep goes... Oh, I see a Chunky Boy. Let me have that Chunky Boy. Let's go. I'm pretty sure I was given Pokeballs, right? Right, not Lechonk. Please don't kill Lechonk. I don't know if we should just name everyone Lechonk and just make it horrendously confusing. Now, is this route 100% catch rates? I'm not 100% sure. We will find out whether this Chunky Boy gets in the bowl. Fantastic. And now what we can do is I can fitter about in the options that I completely forgot was a thing to add Wooloo to our team. Or sorry, Lechonk. Add Lechonk to our team. I need to get up the Pokedex. I completely forgot this was a thing that I was doing. So apologies that this is slightly not the slickest. 831. And as if magic, we should now have... Yep, there we go. We've got the Chunky Boy on our screen. Look at that. That's beautiful. Not the Chunk is levels, but we don't really care about him. Right. The issue is I forgot to name our Swinub starter in the other game, so it won't allow me to rename him in this. So... we'll just call you Lechonk 2. Lechonk 2, there we go. And once we get our Swinub in, he can just be Lechonk in spirit. I'm just gonna help myself to an item. I really don't have time for these non-chunky boys. Like there's the squirrel, but he evolves quite cursed. He's yeah, he's quite cursed boy. Right, can I? Oh, I can't get the Poke Center yet. No, I just want to trade out my chunky boy. Right, well done. You've reached the goal. I mean, it's not really a goal. It was just down the street. Is this how we're rewarding people now? I mean, to be fair, I did make it without being mauled to death by Pokemon, so I mean, yeah, I suppose so. I would say it's a bit more of achievement getting places, you know, in the world of Pokemon. Especially with Spearows, they just like to ruin everyone's day. And there's this cursed, no, you don't have the chunk energy, you just have cursed energy. Oh god. Why did they add you to the game? And here comes the most forgettable character in all of Pokemon. Good to see you too, Yamper. It's never good to see Yamper. I mean, just look at him. Just look at him. Did you forget we were rivals during our gym challenge? I mean, you don't seem like much of a rival of Yamper here. Nice to meet you. This is Lechonk. He is the new Pokemon trainer. See, even Yamper doesn't want to be associated with her. He's got his head in the clouds, just like Lechonk. I think you've got a Rotom phone. Hey there, Rotom. Rotom is not a chonky boy. Surely we should just like bin our phone at the start of this playthrough, right? I couldn't be bothered reading what you were saying. Okay, thank you. But I've got the Pokedex regardless. See what I mean? It pays just to click through options, not really read anything. Right. So first thing we need to do is we're going to increase the attack speed because I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. We've got set on yes. Give Pokemon nicknames. Yeah, there we go. So that should make things a bit more of a challenge. Yamp Yamp. I'm not interested in you. Hey there, trainer, stop. I'm gonna give you some useful stuff. A single potion. That seems a bit worrisome. A random stranger giving me a. We'll not get into that. We'll not get into that. Right. This is where. No, please don't. Please stop interacting with me, Hop. I just want to get my chunky boy. Come on, Lechonk. Bet you've never been inside one. Yes, the Lechonk never gets injured. He never has to. The Poke Center has to go to Lechonk, not the other way around. Right. Level with me, Lechonk. Is this your first time at the Poke Center? Of course not. Right, thank you. Don't have to tell me anything. Just let me do my thing. I'm heading to Route 2, Lechonk. Come find me. I mean, Lechonk will do whatever he wants, whenever he wants. Right. Here we go. Fantastic. So, we need to move him in here. We've got Lechonk 2. Not Lechonk has been binned. We can save the game. And then we just need to figure out how home works again, because I've completely forgot. Right. And I don't believe any personal information is going to come up on the screens. That's good. I don't believe so anyway. I hope not. Please don't steal my Pokemon. No, ideally, one or more Pokemon transfer Pokemon Go has been found. Right. Now I just need to remember how this works. Pokemon home, yes. Oh wait, no, I think I... Wait, go back. We'll go back. Thank you. So I need to go Pokemon and then go switch profile. Do this. And wait, why are they not? This is confusing. Might actually need to do it from my main profile because that's the one where I bought the Pokemon Home Pass in. This is just gonna be a lot of fiddling about. I really should just skip this part. Really should just skip this part. Right, logging into home. And I'm pretty sure I just bought membership, so it should work now. I think. Right. Or Pokemon, right. Go into home. Right, yeah. Okay, cool. So where's the basic box went though? Oh my god, this is so cool. Why didn't I just get this over and done with first? My chonky Swinub is in here somewhere, isn't he? Please tell me my chonky Swinub's in here somewhere. This is good. This is not good stream material right here. Oh my god, stop pressing all the wrong buttons. We're 13 years. Right, here we go. Right, he's in Pokemon Box 10. So what I need to do is go out, save changes. Go to here. Switch to here. Click shield. That'll connect the game. Ah, here we go. Big brain energy right there. Big brain energy. There we go. That was we'll just transfer away Lechonks, not Lechonk, so we're not tempted to use him. But yeah, here we go. Fat I forgot to change his ability, didn't I? Wait, this is the right one, isn't it? I believe this is the right one. I mean, if it's not, it'll make things a little bit more interesting anyway. Right, there we go. We've got a chunky boy. That's only took a hot minute. And we'll go back into Shield, close that. Back on our main profile. We've got a chunky boy, everything's good. That was very confusing. And I am going to mute myself while I take a sip of caffeine. And by the power of science, we'll go into our box, and there he is. There's our chunky boy. And we'll put him in slot 1. I am going to bring up my tools that I completely forgot to do again. And put him in the team by typing in his number from the Pokemon Showdown Pokédex, which I need to look up now because I completely forgot to do it. Swinub 220. 220. And save. And by the power of science, there we go. There's our team on the screen. We've got Swinub here. I believe he's the right one. Yes, I've used the mint to make him adamant. He's actually fully Dynamax, which I didn't mean to do, but that might have happened automatically. I'm not too sure. And I didn't give him any. I didn't give him any OP moves because I thought that would be a bit too much. But yeah, I feel like before we go into our rival battle here, we might need to level up a bit. We might need to level up a bit because I don't have anything super effective against Hop's Sobble. So we might actually need to battle a few Pokemon on the way. But first things first, let's go into the style shop and find some chunky outfits, shall we? Right, let me show. Let's see what you've got. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring up a picture of Lechonk on my phone now, so I can try to color match him. Right, and he's mostly black. A tiny bit of yellow, and a huge bit of a bit of pink. Yeah, we could go for a yellow top. That's sort of chunky, right? Or maybe a yellow hat. Or is my hat my nose? Oh, do we know of a black top with yellow highlights? That would be. Nah, that's not it. Or I could go for a black. Yeah, and then go for a yellow. Oh, yes, that's the play. That's the play. That is the play, right. Buy that. Put it on, yep. Yes, perfect. let me just scroll down and see if there's anything else. No, right, okay, cool. Put that on, yep. And yes, I'm completely aware I'm wasting all my money on clothes. I don't even care. There aren't actually any black trousers, so we'll just have to make do. Now his little feet, the Chunk's little feet are pink. So, oh yes, we've got pink socks, amazing. Let me actually look at the shoes first. I doubt there'll be pink shoes. Oh, it's upsetting. There's red shoes, they're the closest. Put on your red shoes and be Lechonk. Just go for the high ones. Oh god, our character actually looks ridiculous. Yeah, they're the closest thing, right? I think we're alright. Yeah, we're alright with our current bike. Right, we need a pink hat. Is there a pink hat? Please tell me there's a pink. Yes, there's a pink hat. There's a pink hat. I look exactly like the Chonk. This is actually fantastic. Is there a better pink hat? You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go with the other pink hats. Yeah, that's actually perfect. That is actually perfect. The Chonk has got perfect vision, but actually, should I put on the yellow glasses? Because that's sort of where like the yellow is in him. Oh god, I look absolutely ridiculous. Wait, no, I've actually missed a trick here because he's actually got a brown layer. So I think, oh yes, pink gloves, pink gloves, pink gloves. Yes, 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 yes. Oh my god, this is actually perfect. This is actually perfect. He looks exactly like the. Right, I need a brown top instead. Please tell me there's brown. There's tan. Yeah, tan looks sort of okay. Oh my god, that's actually perfect. Can we please get a side by side who wore it better? I mean, it's most certainly got to be Lechonk, but oh, this is actually perfect. I just need to change my trousers so they're like black trousers, but I can't get A here. So yes, rolled. Oh my god, the character actually looks ridiculous. He looks ridiculous. Oh my god. I mean, are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? I mean, no one's here, but still, if you were here, you would be entertained. Just look at him. Just look at him, he's fantastic. Like you wouldn't, you'd be able to pick him out from a crowd, just like the Chonk. It's just sad that this game's very it's not very whiffed with body positivity, you know. I wish I could pick to be a Chonk at the start of the game. That would be. I'm here to teach you how to. Oh my god, the Chonk! What are you wearing? Wait, I've already caught a chunky boy. I know. Holy, look at you, little Lechonk. You've already caught someone on your own. Your mum give you Pokeballs? See, I'm already a pro. I don't know what to tell you, Leo. The Chonk is just. He was just born with a get-go attitude. What can I say? Alright, I'm gonna catch loads of Pokemon. The professor will be shocked when she sees. I mean, it's not the only thing she'll be shocked to see. I mean, ooh, that's a bright hat. Right, here we go. Our very first battle with Lechonk, which we completely forgot to name Lechonk, which is really upsetting. And we can't rename him because he's a trade the Pokemon, but you know, we'll just accept it. We know in our oh my god, done absolutely nothing. Yeah, so this playthrough is going to be difficult. Potentially quite boring as these fights might go on for a while. Oh, okay, no, attack will be a bit better. Come on, Lechonk, you can do it. You know what? I could just get around this by just catching Pokemon for experience. That could be a good idea. Look at this little teal go. Isn't that adorable? I feel like once I edit the VOD, I will just put Lechonk over his name at all points, at all times. Oh, that sounds like a play. That sounds like a play. And Lechonk used to have, come on, knock him out, knock him out, knock him out. You know what? This is going to be a difficult playthrough. This is gonna be quite bad. It took that many hits to kill a random Pokemon on the second route. Yeah, this is gonna be difficult. But I have learned a new move, so that's good. Right, yeah. So we've got Powder Snow, so we can at least beat the flying Pokemon a lot easier. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Look at him go. Now, I don't know what stage, I don't know how much I want to do in this first live stream. I feel like we might get to the wild area and do a bit more from there. We've been going for 40 minutes so far. I mean, to be fair, we've been going for 40 minutes, but there hasn't been that much chunky gameplay, so I think we'll keep it going a bit long. Swing up his little tail, beating away there. Now the thing that makes this a bit more worrisome and potentially tough is the fact that Swinub doesn't evolve until quite late. I want to say in his 30s he doesn't evolve, and then he needs to learn Ancient Power before he evolves into Mamoswine. So it's going to be quite difficult. We're not really going to have that many. We're not going to have great Pokemon. Right, let me fight the other Chonk. Chonk can get what? Wait, you can get Lotads? Wait. Should I be able to get Lotad in this route? What? Well that's interesting. I didn't know you could get Lotad here. You know what? I wouldn't have thought about it, but he has got the Lechonk energy. Just look at him. Look at that lovable, goofy face. He's just bursting with Lechonk energy, so you better believe we're gonna attempt to catch him here. I am quite low on HP, which does worry me a bit. Okay, right, that's fine. Oh no, he's got absorbed. No. Oh god, this is actually difficult. This is actually a difficult playthrough. Right, we need to switch to Lechonk 2. We need to switch to Lechonk 2. He's went for absorb again. Also, I love the way Wooloo's model is, where it looks like he just has 3 legs. It looks like a tripod. Right, tackle, come. Big damage, big damage, big damage. Right, we should be able to catch him now. But you know what? This is what happens in the LECHONKLOCKE. It's really hard. I feel like I need to catch your name, because that is a bit hard to say. But yeah, this is exactly what happens in the LECHONKLOCKE. You don't know what you're getting yourself in for, folks. I didn't think I would be catching a Lotad. To be honest, I completely forgot to even spawn in this route. But we have one now, and he's being added to the team. Because he's got the Lechonk energy. Which is good, because most of the Pokemon who have Lechonk energy are normal types. So it is good that we actually have a Pokemon to add a bit of diversity to our team. To actually give us a chance of, you know, kissing through the game in one piece. Water Grass, that's lovely. That's a rival to Hop's Swabble. That's exactly what we needed on the team. Now, what we're actually going to do is, even though we're in Route 1, we're going to go back and heal. I'm actually going to go back and buy potions, because this is actually proving to be a lot more difficult than what I originally thought. So yes, we're going to go back, we're going to buy some potions. I completely forgot to record this for turning this into a VOD, so I'll just have to rip it from the stream. That was a mistake. Was too excited to get started, like completely forgot to record. What can you do? Ruined myself a little bit there. But here we go, look at her oh no, I forgot to name him Lechonk. Oh, in all that drama I forgot to name him Lechonk 3. He's just called Lotad. Oh no. Wait, hold on. Hold a second here. Remember move. Rates a nick. Wait, can I change a nickname of you? Otad is fine nickname, but I figured. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for putting this completely useless feature into the game. A Lechonk. Free. There we go. Done. He's now known as Lechonk Free. Wait, technically I should be Lechonk. So that means Swinham should be Lechonk 1. Oh, it's fine, it's fine. Wait. Oh, fantastic! I can actually change his name even though he's not my Pokemon. This is fantastic. There we go. Perfect. Everyone's called Lechonk. Done. He's now Lechonk. Perfect. I think it's just the fact that he wasn't nicknamed to begin with is actually allowing me to nickname him. So yeah, there we go. We've got Lechonk. We've got Lechonk 2. We've got Lechonk 3. Right. So yeah, we're gonna spend a lot of money on potions. Yeah, just give me all those, thank you. I don't think we'll buy a few revives just in case. We'll just buy 2. I don't really need that many Pokeballs because there's not that many Pokemon we can actually catch. But there we go. We've got 7. That's all right. Right. Let's get back to it. Back on our chonky journey. Let's fight you. You aren't really. I don't think you really have Lechonk energy. I mean, you have a massive head, but I mean, you're not very cute. So no, I'm sorry, you're not being included. You're not being included in this wonderful journey we're going through. I completely forget what's super effective against you. Was accuracy failed? Oh no, water gun. Why is everything super effective against me? Powder snow, we'll see how much that does. That wasn't great, I'm not gonna lie. See, the issue is like all my moves are special attack once I'm physical attacker. Not great, and tackle's gonna be not very effective, we'll see how much it does anyway. Oh wait, no, I think he's just watered it, I think we're okay. Oh god, the chonk, no, please. Wait, how did you... Oh no, he missed. Oh, okay. I thought I missed for a minute, I was a bit worried. Alright, don't... Just keep missing, keep missing. Just keep missing, just keep missing. Not you, Lechonk, you need to hit your mark. Oh god. This is actually really difficult. This is really... I didn't think it would be this hard, but yeah. We actually have to swap Pokemon and everything. I love the way he's got like a sort of like Charlie Brown sort of eyebrows going on there. Right, there we go. That's you dealt with. You've been dealt with, sir. I'm pretty sure I get healed up going into my next battle with Hop. So I think we'll be fine. I don't think we'll really need to kill. But to be fair, there are a few trainers coming up, so yeah, we'll pop a potion for Lechonk. Lechonk OG. You know what, I'll just fight the Rookie D because it's an easy fight. Because at least I've got a super effective move against it, unlike everything else. But you know what? It wouldn't be LeChonklocke if it wasn't a challenge. So, here we go. Okay, yeah, that actually did big damage. Happy enough for that. Now the funny thing is, I've actually bred this Swinham perfectly. He's got all 6 IVs, full EV and attack, and HP, I believe. But even still, it's gonna be a challenge because he evolves late. He evolves late, folks, and it's gonna be difficult. Whether you like it or not, it's gonna be difficult. Right, here we go. A very formidable trainer. He is wearing a chunky t-shirt of That cursed squirrel though, so he's getting with the idea of LeChonkLocke. Oh my god. This is the first like split screen I've seen in my character. Oh my god, that's cursed. That's pretty cursed. Right, it's Chonk against Chonk. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. This is it. Big battle everyone wanted to see. I was gonna hit him with a tackle, because even though we'll get stabbed for the other two, my special attack is like non-existent. So yeah, let's do that. You know what? We're actually dealing with this Squavit quite well. Oh yeah, that's another thing. You're going to hear me pronounce so many names incorrectly over the next foreseeable weeks. Right, here we go. He's whipped his chunky tail at me. Right, there we go. Easy claps, come on. Good job, Swinub. Sorry, I mean the chunk. I mean the chunk. I apologize. Okay, the chunk for this. Yeah, this is gonna get quite confusing trying to keep up with names here, and who's learning what. I really should have thought this through. Right, we're just gonna avoid all these battles because I can't be bowlers. And plus, we don't want to be too overleveled for our rival fights. I feel like that would be a mistake. We'll try to keep things a challenge. Right, here's another trainer. This might be difficult, we'll see. We'll see. Right, I need to remind myself every time we pull into a new town, we need to look at clothes. There might be new attire that makes me look even more like the chunk. I still need to change the trousers, I still need to change the shoes. But yeah. We're as the chonky as we possibly can be right now. Okay, right. That didn't actually do that big damage. Swinub, I mean the chonk, he's doing it. What can I say? He's doing it. Fantastic. There we go. The chunk is leveled. The chunk free is leveled. It's a great chunky day for everyone. Right. That's on the trainer battle. Oh no, there's still one more. There's still one more. How knackered is the chunk? He's taken quite a few hits. Let's give him a little potion. Give him a little top up. Nice. Okay, here we go. Another curse split screen my character. But yeah, if anyone joins and they've no idea why I look so ridiculous, we're playing the Lechonk challenge. So I thought to get in the spirit of it, I might as well just dress as much like the chunk as I can. I'm sorry, did you just weaken my Lechonk? You will pay. You will pay, sir. There we go. That was nice and easy. Nothing to worry about there. Nickit. The most British Pokemon you could ever imagine. A fox that is also a thief. Honestly, they really did go full ham with these Pokemon. Most of the new Pokemon in this game are absolute atrocities. But they are also very British, so, you know, you have to give them that. I mean, I would prefer if they're chunky. You know. That's the main thing we're going for right now. Look at that. You know what? Hop's not gonna know what hit him here. We have 3 big chunks on our team already. He's not gonna have a good time. Look, there's the professor. You're not a chunk. That's very upsetting.
Oh goodness no, the whole thing is still full of questions. I'd hoped that my granddaughter would take over my research, but...
Yes, I'm giving her a very decrepit voice, by the way. This seems to be where the voices have started. Yeah, I haven't done a voice for anyone else. I don't know why that came out there.
Dear me, I'm sorry, I didn't even notice my guests. My name is
I can't be bothered doing all the dialogue.
Welcome, young trainers in Lechonk. Now come, let's head indoors.
I mean, I might as well do dialogue until we get into interesting parts of the game.
Why, Hop dear, I see Wooloo has made some new friends. And you must be Lechonk. I trust you received the Pokédex from Sonia. I'm sure you'll have it complete in no, I won't have it. I'm only catching chunky Pokemon. It's not happening. You must already know about Dynamaxing, right, Lechonk? Yes, Lechonk knows everything. Lechonk is all-knowing. He's omnipotent, okay? Do us a favour, would you? Help convince Lee he should endorse us for the gym. I'm sorry, Lechonk does not need your endorsement. Lechonk is his own endorsement. Hop and Lechonk only just started out as Pokemon trainers. Dearie, I thought your dream was to have everyone in the Galar region become strong.
Just like Lechonk. No one. Let's see which of you chunky boys can beat each other in a battle. I mean, I think we already know the answer to that. We already know the answer to that. Right, I'll be waiting outside, Lechonk. Waiting for your doom. Right, come on. I mean, just look at me. I'm ready for battle in this beautiful tower. Hurry it up, Lechonk. I'm sorry. You do not hurry up, Lechonk. Lechonk hurries up you. Right. Come on, let's do it. Come on. Of course. Wait, I didn't even... Were my Pokemon healed? I can't remember.
I'm rather interested in seeing how you two young trainers battle too.
Listen, you two, the reason I'm unbeatable was because... Do you also have a Lechonk? I mean, because if you don't have Lechonk, quite frankly, you're not unbeatable. So I don't know why you just lied about that, Leon. Alright, come on. He sent out Wooloo. He sent out one of my own chunky boys against me. Alright, come on, Lechonk. Have you gotten a bit stronger? Please, I'm Lechonk. I've always been this strong. Okay, perfect. I'm fully healed. Could freeze him with powder. You know what? We'll just go for tackle. We'll just go for a strong mouse. Oof, that actually done quite a bit. That actually did. Haha! Your chunky boy's not as good as my chunky boy. Tackle. Okay, well that's one boy dealt with. But look at that, the chunk levels. And the chunk free levels. This is going to get so confusing. Okay, right. Swabble is actually a bit of a threat here. But he's used Pound, he hasn't went for super effective moves, so that's good. And I've done moderate damage. Right, please, no, please don't. Water gun me. Oh, was that a critical? Yeah. To be fair, every move Lechonk makes is critical. Okay, it's fine. He hasn't went for his... He's too stupid to use this super effective move. He's not big brained like Lechonk here. You know what? You know what's funny? The random trainer battles have actually been more difficult than this. The random trainer battles have been more difficult than my rival. Of which I've chosen Pokemon deliberately weak against him. And yet he still can't beat me. Right, we're gonna go for Patterson to get that big super effective damage. Come on. Ouch. Well, look at you. It seems like you've really learned your type matchups. Son, I've been playing these games since before you were born. Of course I know my super effectives. Most of the time. Fantastic. We've beaten that cursed Ricky D.
Lechonk wants to learn Mist. Why would Lechonk 3 want to learn Mist? No, don't learn Mist. That's not a beneficial move for our chonky team. Okay, fantastic. Let's go. Yes, congratulate me and give me your endorsement, even though I don't need it. I'm Lechonk. I need no one's approval. Only my own. You obtained a letter of endorsement. Yay! Now we can actually leave. Let's go on Forsaken Town. You may still both be young, but one of you is Lechonk, and that's all that matters. Well, see, I'd be worried, obsessing over that nonsense. It seems you've really grown a little bit, little brother. And Lechonk, you're just amazing anyway. Alright, Lechonk. Honestly, the meme potential for this is just out of this world. Huh? What's that? It's almost like they stole the exact same storyline from Pokemon Sun and Moon. Some random item falling from the sky, which is somewhat important. Who'd have thought? Also, I will say, Pokemon Sun and Moon. So much more of a top tier game than this. Especially as they have the national decks. That's just so much more chunky possibilities right there. I might actually do a playthrough of Sun and Moon and do LECHONKLOCKE. I feel like that could be interesting. You know, we've got our totem Pokemon, they're chunky boys, we could use those. Oh wow, and the most forgettable characters came again! To remind us that we need to do something to progress the story. Nope, she just got heal us. That's all the use she has. Right, come on, let's go. It's morning at last. That means chunky adventures. Good morning to you, young challengers. I'm not even gonna give you a voice, Sonia. I don't care enough about you. Unless you're old and decrepit, I'm not going to give you a voice. Lechonk tried to fight it off. I mean, Lechonk would have been successful if he had Lechonk. Lechonk, hop! These are for you. Fantastic. This is my item to make my Pokemon even chunkier. The Lechonk plant. And what we're going to do is we're going to go back into Pokemon Home in a minute. And I will explain why. Because it is part of the rules in involving gift Pokemon. Right, let's go. We can finally go to the wild area. We can actually get useful Pokemon. One last thing before we race, Lechonk. You're gonna lose. I've got some great advice for you. Lechonk doesn't need advice. You know how you sometimes see Pokemon wandering about the tall grass, yeah? If you move real slow like a crouched down, these Pokemon won't pay you any notice. I'm sorry, I'm Lechonk. I'm sorry, have you seen how I'm dressed? They are going to pay me notice. Look at that. Even if I crawl on my belly up to them, they will still notice me. Oh no, Yamper, please stay away. So what we're going to do now is we're actually going to go and get our 4th chunky Pokemon. Oh no, Yamper! That was a mistake. I wasn't looking at my screen. I was trying to type in ahead of time the next Pokemon's number into the Pokédex. I've made a mistake. Oops daisy. You're getting a Mudslap, sir. That did not as much as I was expecting. Yeah, I really have no special attack. I should just be tackling him. After all, Lechonk is a chunky boy, so you know that's gonna do big damage. That's a lot of damage. Because I've lowered his accuracy, he's completely missed me. I mean, I don't really see how you can miss Lechonk. He's such a unit. He's a big gentleman. He's a big gentleman. There we go. One more chunky level for Lechonk. I've learned flail. That's useful. I mean, even a flail from Lechonk is that's asking for trouble. That's gonna do big damage. Right, let's avoid all these boys. I just won't get to the wild area. I just want the opportunity to catch more chunks. I mean, we're not doing too bad. We've got 3 Pokemon so far. We've got quite a few bases covered. We've got ice ground, we've got normal, we've got water grass. So we do have a fairly good spread already. And I completely forgot about Lotad. So that was a very pleasant surprise. Because that boy definitely has the chunk energy. The chunk vibes. So yes, if you're just joining us, we're doing LECHONKLOCKE. The rules are very simple. You can only use chunky boys. We've got the battle style set, so it's a bit more difficult. Now you can catch more than one chunky boy per route, because there's not that many chunky boys in the game, so you know, we don't want to limit ourselves too much. And yeah, unlike a Nuzlocke, when the Pokemon faints, it's not dead, because chunky boys never die. Nice, we've got a camping kit that fits in the palm of our hand, apparently. The power of camping in the palm of my hands. Yeah, we're off. We're grand. You'll never see us again. We're going to avoid all your calls. And just carry on for our own thing. I mean, that's our British childhood just summed up right there. Definitely not British train, not enough drunk people. Look at that. That's a lovely little screensaver right there. That's a chunky. We could get that chunky gentleman. He looks sort of chunky. So I don't know, because Pancham on his own doesn't really sell the chunk vibes. But we'll see. We'll see how it pans out. We'll see how it pans out, folks. Okay. And now we're at the station beside Wild area. Brilliance. I completely didn't pay attention to what you said, but brilliance. Yep, okay. So, this is normally where you would get the gift Pikachu, but I never played Let's Go Pikachu because Let's Go Eevee was enough. I didn't particularly enjoy those games. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to quit out. We're going to go in Pokemon Home. And I have bred up Pikachu, but I have given it the Gigantamax factor. So yeah. He is the original chunky boy. From the original games, you know, red, blue, yellow. I believe he was still quite chunky in that as well. So yeah. Let's transfer him across right now. I will need to go back and name him Lechonk 4 at some stage, but yeah, we'll need to do that at some stage. There we go, that's saved. And because we're going to be in the wild area, we will be able to access the boxes to allow us to swap him over immediately. So we don't need to go back or anything like that, so we're all set. And back in the game, look at that, that was an instant transition right there, that was beautiful. Unlike the original one, a lot of fiddling about. We're back in the game. We're going to go a bit longer. Maybe the 2-hour mark. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, look! There we go. Another chunky boy. You're very wise raising this chunky gentleman right here. Wow, you've given me items for recognizing your chunky boy. Thank you. See, it really pays off to embrace Lechonk. It really does. So what we're going to do now is... we're in the wild area. Endless possibilities for endless chunky boys.
So I should get the box link from Sonia now, I believe. That's Motorstoke. Way off that way. I mean, it's not really that far. It's like a few hundred meters. And between there and here are countless new chunky boys waiting to join your team. Oh, hello. If it isn't Sonia, please just give me the box link and leave. Okay, please. I just want to get more chunky boys. That's all I really want from you. Yes, we all love Dynamaxing. We're all very excited. Like, on. Thank you. There we go. There we go. Yes, we all know how to use that. We've all played the game before. God, that close up of me is just cursed. That is just cursed. Look at all this beautiful terrain where we can catch chunky boys. Alright, first things first. Gigantamax Pikachu. And there we go. We are ready to continue our journey. And of course, you know me, this is perfectly I forgot to change his nature. Wait, is this even the right Pikachu? Oh, this is not the right Pikachu. I've made a mistake. No. No. I traded in the wrong Pikachu. Oh no. Right, we'll deal with that later. We'll do that between streams. We're just gonna put him back in the box of shame because that's the wrong Pikachu. Oopsie daisy. Yeah, we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. Onyx, he is the chunk, but I don't think he doesn't really have the chunk energy. Like, he's not a cute boy. Like, I don't imagine singing "Here Comes the Boy" once I see him. So we're gonna have a little look around. Growlithe, no, you don't really have chunky energy. I mean, you're sort of cute, but no. Okay, please stop running at me, though. I've already decided you don't have the chunk energy. Leave me alone. Now, Bunnelby, that is one that does have chunky energy, so we're going to go ahead and catch him. The only issue is he is a normal type, so he's not really that useful to us. I mean, he does change into a normal ground type once he evolves, but still, he's not the most useful Pokemon. But we'll catch him for now. Now, I've just realised my naming system sort of fails because if I swap Pokemon out and I've named them like Lechonk 1, Lechonk 2, that doesn't really work. But yeah, we'll just see how it goes. But yeah, I'm very sad to have to replace Pikachu on our team of boys because yeah, in my haste, accidentally transferred the wrong one in. Hopefully Bunnelby, he'll get him the ball. He's a good boy. He's a good chunky boy. I mean, he gets big strong arms once he evolves, so that's sort of where I'm getting the chunky energy from. He's got big ears, you know, he's sort of similar colours to Lechonk. So yeah, we'll accept him for now. He's got a very similar colour scheme, you know. I could imagine singing "Here Comes the Boy." Right, so we're going to go off in this direction. We'll see what else pops up. See, there he is there. See, exactly, he evolves into a big chunk. And he's going to be a very strong chunk, so we're not going to battle him. Because that would be that'd be a mistake. Growlithe, please stay away. See, I don't want to stray too far this way, because this is where the difficult, strong Pokemon will be, which I'll be not chunky enough to face in battle yet. Yeah, it's just gonna be all like Bunnelbys and Growlithes this way anyway. Oh, this is our Growlithe. Okay, well we're not too bad. We aren't even at the first gym yet, and we've got 4 Pokemon. We've got 4 Pokemon that exude Lechonk energy. So we're doing okay. We're doing all right. I'm pretty satisfied with that. So there we go. That's good. So we're just gonna keep going this way. There's a Pidove. He definitely doesn't have Lechonk energy. Growlithe. Yeah, we're just getting the same spawns here. A Ninjask. You know, he definitely doesn't have Lechonk energy. Wait, what do we have here? Oh, a Dwebble? He does evolve in the Crustle, which is quite chunky. Shall we allow it? You know what? Let's battle him. We'll decide in battle if we think he has the chunk energy. Does he have the chunk energy? I mean, you know what? I think we might actually pass on him. I don't think he really has the chunk energy at the moment. Once he evolves in the Crustle later in the game, we might catch him then. But no, he doesn't really have the chunk energy. I'm sorry, guys. Wow, that did. Yeah, I'm just gonna run for this battle because, yeah, he's quite bulky. Ow! Did you just make my chunk fall from the sky? Yeah, we're just gonna run from him. Let's go run from him. See, yet again, another Pokemon evolves to be quite chunky, but at the moment, I don't think he really has the chunk energy. Now, you do, but you're going to be far too strong. See, I don't really want to start the battle, because he's going to be too... You know what, let's just go in for laugh. You can't... Yeah, I can't catch him. Any of the Pokemon that say, like, very strong, like, stuff like that means I can't catch them. Yeah, he's level 28. Run away. Run away. Run away. Run away. This is why you talk to the Lechonk person. You've got the Pokédoll. Throw it and run. Bye-bye. Yeah, that wasn't good life choices. Oh, but here's a pile of Lotads again. More chunky boys. Now... Badoo... No, we've already discussed this. He doesn't have the chunk energy. Now, the big play would be to actually get Pokemon with good natures, but you know what? We're just gonna catch one. We're not gonna spend too long trying to like level things and get like AVs and all that. We're just gonna have some fun. We're just gonna have some. There's another chunky boy. Now I do know Wooper does spawn, and I feel like he definitely has Lechonk energy, and he's gonna be in the new game with a new form. So I feel like, no, he doesn't have Lechonk energy. I mean, he is a big chunk, but he's not really. Pancham potentially, but I feel like at the moment he's not particularly cute or chunky. So I feel like we might need to let that one go. Right, what do we have here? A Hoothoot? No, he's not chunky enough for us. He's not chunky enough for us. Oh, come on. Oh, he definitely is chunky enough for us. But that will be an unwinnable battle, so we're not gonna do that. I mean, even though we are Lechonk, I do still have sense. I've got Baltoy, interesting. Not particularly cute or not particularly chunky, so no, he's not going to be added to the team. See, this is the issue with the wild area, is it is very weather dependent. Like, I know Wooper does spawn towards the early stages, and we would be the right level to catch him, but because it's not raining, I don't think he's going to spawn. Which is very upsetting, because I really want a Wooper on our team. And our Lotad. Don't really have time for that. You know what? We're gonna engage in a Dynamax battle. We're just gonna engage anyway. Because I want to see our chunky boys to their full chunk potential. Let's go, come on. Unfortunately, as a water grass, both of his types are super effective against me, so this might actually be a difficult battle. But it's going to be the first time we see our boy. See our boy at full chunky potential, so let's go. Here we go. We've got little chunk energy all charged up. Oh, yeah, I have nothing. I have nothing that's... we're just going to go for a max strike. Hope for the best. Right, here we go. This is the moment we've all been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, Lechonk throwing the other Lechonk. And he's got even chunkier. Look at that, that's a thumbnail right there. That is a thumbnail. I love the way, even though they're giant, they still look tiny. Right, come on, max strike, here we go. Oofed. That's an alright damage. I'm not going to complain about that. Clefairy going for life too, even though everyone's HP is full. Oh, that's going to be aimed at me, isn't it? Oh no, it's aimed at the Weevil, that's okay. Okay, well that was painful. I don't know if we're going to be able to successfully get through this battle. Because all of our Pokemon are weak to this Lotad. Who thought a Lotad would be so formidable? Okay, that's still done alright damage. Oh, but we've got the leafy terrain and the grassy terrain down, so he's got a heal with each turn. That's not what you want. Right, max strike, come on Lechonk. Let's do some big damage here. Okay, we're in the orange, we can do this. We can do this. I mean, there's sort of no point doing this because we're not going to level or anything. This is just really to see our chunky boys go. Water, oh, it's going to be aimed at me. I see, that's fine, that didn't do that much damage. I suppose it is good to get us Dynamax candies to level our boys up. Even though I accidentally made this Lechonk falling Dynamax, so that's why we've got so much HP to begin with. But yeah, let's just keep quiet on that one. Let's just keep quiet. Right, max strike. Here we go. Come on. And he's been finished. We're not going to catch him because we already have a Lotad chunk for our team. And yeah, we've got some candies. That is also a rule that I completely forgot about the chunk challenge. Is that we're just gonna go for traditional leveling. We're not going to use any candies to, you know, grossly inflate our level. We're just gonna do it the old-fashioned way, folks. I feel like that's the best way. Oddish, nah, you're not really a chunk. That is a chunk. That is a big unit. But oh no, please don't chase me. Please, no. Oh, it just broke, that's fine. I'm not. This game really likes Lotad. I mean, it's obviously a sign. Like, if I didn't get Lotad on that first route, there he is. There's that big boy. There's that big, potentially offensive boy. But let's keep going. There is still a chance we could. Ooh, Drifloon. You know what? We are actually gonna go for Drifloon because I could very easily see me singing "Here Comes the Boy" at his presence. So yeah, we're gonna get Drifloon. That's gonna be our next Pokemon on the list. Oh no, I've got it. No, not Duskull. That's the wrong boy. That is the wrong boy. That is not the boy we wanted. Right, run away. Thank you. No, Drifloon. That's the boy we wanted. There he is. Yeah, Drifloon. He's very cute. He's got a similar vibe. He shares similar color scheme. So yeah, we gotta get ourselves a Drifloon. Wait, why is he level 26? Well, we're running. Wait, this is so. Why was the Duskull like level 10, but yet he's level. What? Well, that makes no sense whatsoever. Shall we try the? We'll try the other Drifloon just in case he's a lower level. There wasn't our. Yeah, there's another Drifloon there. We'll try him. No, but he's very strong. We can't catch him. We can't catch him. Even though we wanted to, we can't catch him. But there is another boy that does share some chunky fat. I need to keep remembering to throw the Pokédoll, or else we'll get mauled to death. I mean, like I said, the Lechonk never truly dies, but still, we want to avoid that if possible. Now, this boy here. Wait, how do I whistle again? There we go. Oh, no, get away, Duskull. Yeah, here we go. Right, what level are you? Oh no, he's very Woobot's very strong too. I'm sorry, no one has ever described a Woobot as being very strong. Yeah, we're going. I completely forgot to throw my Pokédoll again. That's gonna kill me. Well, that was a mistake. Completely fumbled back there. We're just going for a Lotad and then for a Pokédoll to escape. Yeah, that was mistakes were made. Let's just leave it at that. So yeah, I don't think I'll be able to catch any more Pokemon along these routes because I feel like everything will be too strong. Maybe at the entrance to Motostoke there might be some weaker Pokemon. I'm not too sure, but let's heal our boys up. Let's continue. On the bright side, we know where to come back to get chunky Pokemon. Haunter, stay away, please. Please. Right. Yeah, so this is where all the ghost Pokemon spawn, so we're not really going to get anything of any use or merit there. Technically, I could go for you because you do turn into a chunky boy, but you're not really a chunky boy now to begin with. Krabby, no. Wait, is that a Wooper? That's a Wooper. That's a Wooper. That's a Wooper. Please. Please don't be too leveled. Yes! I can get a Wooper. You know what, we do actually have a decent entourage here of differently typed Pokemon. We're actually not doing too bad. Right, we don't want to kill him, so just have like a tap though. Wow, that did absolutely nothing. No, please. Oh, a little lower that. Right, get him in orange, throw a Pokeball. Add this chunky boy to our team. Wait, what number are we up to? This is Lechonk 4 now, because he's Lechonk. Lechonk 1, Lechonk 2, Lechonk 3. Yeah, he's Lechonk 4, right? I believe that's correct. Right, throw a ball. We're all good. There we go. We have Chunk 4 in our team. And I've completely lost. There we go. Oh no, I forgot to name Bunnelby Lechonk. Oh, this is getting confusing. So wait, you're Lechonk. You're Lechonk 5, right? Okay, okay. I really need to get better at that. I completely forget to keep giving my Pokemon nicknames. Right, this is gonna make things even more confusing. Because half of them are names and then the other half are. Right, here we go. Lechonk 5. There we go. Lechonk 5 has been added to your part. Right, stay away from me, Krabby, please. Right, I'm pretty sure that is all. I'm pretty sure that's all the chunky boys we can get now. So let's continue on our journey. There's a Butterfree, a mighty Butterfree. I don't want your smoke, Butterfree. Please leave me alone, please.
Where's that Stuffle? Yes, we can get Stuffle. Yes. We're gonna have a full team. We're gonna have a full team already? Oh my god. I really didn't see this going as successfully as this. I really didn't see us having a full team at this stage. But apparently we do. We do have a Pikachu, yes. We do have a Pikachu, yes. But yeah, this is... Wow, I did like no damage to him. Let's try to freeze him. That might be a good idea. But yes, this is a guy you could definitely say here comes the boy too. So yeah, he's being accepted into the team. Right, please don't defeat my chunky boy. Right, if you could freeze them, that would be lovely. That would be very useful. So I don't have anything that's super effective against them. Is sort of an issue. Right, here we go. I mean, maybe if he had stopped weakening me every 5 seconds. Wait, him with a water gun, that'll do big damage. He's on high. You know what, we'll hit him one more time just to make sure. Brutal swing. I'm sorry, what? What? Okay, why is this Stuffle so OP? Your name's called Stuffle, you shouldn't be this strong. I will hit him with a tackle, come on. I'll hit him with a tackle, that'll get him into the orange. We'll throw a ball. That should be us. Good ball, let's go. Oh my, seriously? Why is this guy such a unit? He's got such an unopposing face, but yet he's just one strong boy. Oh, please, 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 please get, no, stop. Why is he doing so much damage? Well, we'll do a copycat, shall we? Oh no, he used, oh, you've ruined me. I thought I was going to copycat payback. This is really not going well. This single Stuffle is probably going to take out half our team. Right, we'll throw a tackle his way. Right, he's wasted turn using Baby Doll Eyes, so that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That was a waste of time. That's done absolutely nothing. Right, come on, get in the ball, please. Please, stop doing this. You're only level 12. Why won't you be caught? I really don't understand. Just get in the, please. You'll make me very happy. We'll have a full team of chunks. Oh my god. Well, that's chunk 2 done. I'm sorry, am I actually going to get wiped by this single Pokemon? I think I'm going to get wiped by this single Pokemon. Why is he so tanky? And why won't he get in the ball? Stuffle shouldn't have that high catch rate, so why aren't you... Yeah, please, 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 please. Thank you. Well, that was eventful. On the bright side, we've got some good levels off there, so that's good. And we can add him to our screen. There we go. And we've got a full team already. We have a full team already. A full team of Lechonks. Here we go, Lechonk 6. He sort of sounds like he should be in Tekken with that name, but yeah. There we go, Lechonk 6. Okay, right. We need to run to a Poke Center ASAP. We picked up a note. Right, here we go. We're finally here. Right. Do you have any useful items? You know what? No, I don't want to know about curry. Right, we finally made it to Nuzlocke City. So, we can finally get everything we need. Finally get heals. We can start the gym challenge. I mean, it's not going to be much of a challenge with my full team of chonks, but you know. Oh my, and there's another there's another clothing store, so we have the opportunity to change our attire even more, to get even more with the chonky vibes. Okay, let's go. Right. Hopefully I can get to the Poke Center without getting harassed by my rival. No, I'm gonna get harassed, never mind. Well, you're actually harassing me in the way I need to go, so that's useful. I'm just gonna ignore everything you say. Unless you say the words Lechonk, I'm not interested. Also, why are you bringing me into the Poke Center again? Like, I still don't know what I'm doing. I've already had this conversation before. Though we do get the opportunity to customize our league cards, so that could be very interesting. You know what? We'll take a brief moment to do that, shall we? We'll take a brief moment to do that, and I feel like we'll do the first few battles for Team Yell. I think that might be us for this episode. I think that might be us. Wait, what did you say about rare Pokemon? Yeah, the way she said that, I really thought I had like Pokerust or something. I wasn't really paying attention, to be fair. Right, use card maker. Make a new league card. Right. Oh my god. Right. Let's select a background. What is the most chunkiest background? Yeah, we could just go for a bright pink for the chunk. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. Okay, yeah. Effect. Oh. Yes. Yes, that's perfect. That's perfect. Right frame. Yeah, let's just keep it nice and yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Right. I need to right. Here we go. Change expression. So we need a I'm gonna bring the chunk up on my screen again now. Or on my phone even. Because I need to match his energy. He's got a bit of a devilish looking grin on his face. Actually, yes, you know what, that's actually perfect. Because once he first appears in the wild, he's got a very wide open. What do I think? Oh, these are so cursed. I feel like the chunk has a sense of entitlement, so yeah, we're gonna go for that. Yeah, perfect. Obviously clear coat, we need to make it as shiny as possible. Well, that is cursed. Right, we need to rename the rest of our team here, the ones that we missed. So, yeah, we need to change them to Lechonk 4. Race a nickname. Oh, this is so confusing. Right, Bunnelby, no, it's a terrible name. It needs to be called Lechonk. Here we go. Lechonk 4. Perfect. Lechonk 4. Right, we've got Lechonk 2, Lechonk 3, Lechonk 4, Lechonk 5, Lechonk 6. Right, that's perfect. That is perfect. Right. Should we give the opportunity for some of our Pokemons to remember a move? I feel like... Oh, Lechonk 1 can't remember any moves, that's sad.
You know what? I don't imagine any of them really will be able to, so let's just keep going. Oh, you know what? Heal balls would have been. Why didn't I start with heal balls? Bright pink balls for bright pink chunks? Oh, that would have been. That sounds a bit questionable. I heard it as soon as I said it. Yeah, just go gloss over that one. That seems like a good idea. Wow, the lovely British post box right there. Right. Please just let me. Yes, I know. The elevator brings us up. That's so good. I'm going to swing by the shops. I have that exact same plan because I'm gonna go get some chonky clothing. Right, let's go. Oh, haircuts. Ooh, that could be interesting. You know what? I feel like we don't really need one because we're wearing our Lechonk hat. So yeah, I feel like. Wait, can I change my hair to pink? If I can change my hair to pink, that would actually be perfect. Okay, right. Yeah, we're going to do our hair. We have to go into the shop. Right, let me just quickly. Right, black trousers. Yes, perfect. Can I get a non-ripped pair? That looks ridiculous, but it's not really with the Lechonk fame, so yeah, we're just gonna... 11,000 pounds? Okay, yeah, we can't afford that. We can't afford that. That is really upsetting. I don't think we're going to get anything... Yeah, I don't think we're really going to get anything better than what we already have, so yeah, we're just gonna leave. But we are going to see if we can change our hair to bright pink. Right, here we go. Bright pink, cool. Let's go. Please. Right here, yeah. £3,000. Oof. He's gonna bankrupt me. You know what? I feel like the normal style is actually perfect. The Chonk isn't really a hairy gentleman, so yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm just gonna keep it the same. But we are going to change our, please, pink brown. Oh, please, bright pink. Yes. Yes! That's actually perfect. This is gonna look so ridiculous. Right, go on, here we go. Yeah, perfect. I'll wear it, thank you. Oh, sweet. Oh, my. Oh. I don't even have any words to describe what's going on right now. I don't have any words. Right, let's continue on our journey, shall we? Grrr. Right, unless you're a chunky boy, I don't care. No, it's just Charizard. Even with a huge old thing like this bang in the middle of the city, I still get lost. The Chonk alright? The Chonk is always alright. Thank you for a miracle seed. I can give that to Lotat, that's actually quite useful. Our first held item, look at that. Miracle seed. Here you go, the Chonk free. Yeah, it's gonna get very confusing trying to keep up with all the names here. Oofed! Oh, I'm definitely gonna get motion sick after that. This is the only disappointing part about the league is you can't wear your own clothes, so it's sort of going to ruin the Lechonk vibes I've tried to cultivate here. Well, that's all ruined. Oh no, not this cretin in front of us. Would you take a look at this place? The place is packed with gym challengers. I'm the Chonk. Let's go get signed up. I'm sorry, the Chonk doesn't need to sign up. Right, here's this questionable gentleman. Wow, look at that. The chat is actually working now. The Chonkadonk. Yes, you're right. The Chonk 123. Wait, why is my chat only updating now? So how long have you guys been in chat for? Because it's only decided to sync at this very moment. Interesting. But yeah, Sinushka, we've got the Chonk 1, the Chonk 2, the Chonk 3, the Chonk 4, the Chonk... I've completely forgotten what numbers I've set. Completely forgotten what numbers I've set. But yes, if you're just joining us, we're doing the Lechonk challenge. My character looks very cursed because I've tried to get into the spirit of Lechonk by dressing as closely to him as possible. And yeah, like over an hour. Oh. Well, OBS has absolutely ruined me then. Because my chat has only decided to update now. So that's interesting. Absolutely ruined. I have no idea what number to... We're just gonna go number 1 because the Chonk is... The Chonk is the original boy. Let's go. But yes, Pokemon has come a long way since when we were kids. Like, just look at the monstrosity I've been able to create. Right, I believe I have to go get changed, so... Wait, do I? So I've completely forgotten what I was doing, chatting to you people. Shaking my head, obs. Okay. I have no idea what you're shaking your head against, but okay. That's fine. That's fine. So yes, we'll do a quick recap here. So we'll introduce everyone to the team. So here is the original Chonk. Obviously not Lechonk, because we still have to wait until November to get him. And then we've got Lechonk 2, this beautiful, beautiful boy right here. I feel like this was the original Pokemon that everyone lost their minds about once it was announced for Sword and Shield. And Lechonk sort of followed in those steps, so yeah, that's why we included him. Got Lotad, got Bunnelby, got Wooper, very excited for his new form in the new game. I've got Stuffle, this chunky boy. He was a very formidable opponent once we were catching him, apparently. But yeah, we are on our way to the end. We're gonna face Challenger Lechonk! I'm sorry, I'm not a challenger, I am the champ. Lechonk has no challengers. Try to get some rest and build your strength. I'm sorry, I'm the Chonk, I always have strength. What are you talking about? God, my character looks so cursed. Looks so cursed. Right, and there's those fine gentlemen up ahead that we have to battle. Let's go. Looks like you both got yourself registered. And I'm just going to ignore everything you said because I've read it about 52,000 times before. Statue of the hero once saved the Galar region. Is that the Chonk? I suppose the hero must have been about as strong as the... No, he was about as strong as the Chonk. To be fair, no one as strong as the Chonk. And we have a new gentleman. Scary Slasher, that's a very reassuring name. Is dropped into the chat. Hello there, good sir, or good woman. Or good lay. We're very open and respectful on this channel. Right. So here we go. We need to push past these gentlemen and see, that is a, like, I don't want body shame or anything, but that is a Chonk. That gentleman has embraced the Lechonk spirit. And for that, we're going to absolutely destroy him in battle. Because that seems like the only fair thing to do, right? He's going to... No. He must die. He's not a chunky boy. You've let us down. Okay, we're actually doing big damage here. I feel like the Chonk is finally He's finally breaking into his stride. But yes, for anyone who's just joined, it's the very first episode of LECHONKLOCKE. Brand new challenge. Sort of like the Nuzlocke, but completely different. Where we're only allowed to use the chunkiest Pokemon that share Lechonk vibes. I'm gonna get rid of Leer. Yeah, it's very confusing trying to figure out which Pokemon is learning a move because they're all called Lechonk. I should have seen that one coming. And yes, in that spirit, I've dressed my character up as closely to Lechonk as possible. I've copied his color scheme and everything as closely as I can. I'm sure it'll evolve as we get more clothing options throughout the game. Yes. And just as a reminder, this is not the actual Lechonk we've got. Lechonk doesn't grace our presence until the new game in November. So we're gonna have to wait a bit longer. We're gonna have to pretend we've got Lechonk right now. You know what, these battles seem to be a lot easier. They seem to be getting a bit easier than what they were at the start of the game. At the start of the game we really were struggling. Because there weren't very many moves. We didn't really have any super effective moves against any of the encounters we were getting. And it was a bit difficult, not gonna lie. And my rivals healed me. Oh, we're doing a double battle now. This is amazing. We get his chunky Pokemon and my chunky Pokemon. Let's go. Come on. And look at that. My rival is embracing the chunky spirit by using his chunky boy too. We'll love to see it. Love to see it. With any luck, OBS won't keep me updated on the chats. If you're still here watching, just spam Lechonk now in chat. We need to get the chat engagement up, and the best way to do that is just typing Lechonk over and over again. If you've got pig emojis, spam those too. Anything that screams Lechonk energy, just spam it in chat right now. If any of you good people are still there. I feel violated. Oh no, he's paralyzed Lechonk! No! I'm sorry, no one paralyzes Lechonk. Lechonk paralyzes you. I feel like this game is not reflecting the it's not reflecting the true dynamics that is Lechonk. Oh, big damage. Big damage from Lechonk. You know what? I would really be interested to see, or somehow figure out a way to get a Lechonk counter on the screen, because we've probably said it about 200 times at this stage. We're only 2 hours in, but already big Lechonk callouts. And that's Team Yell defeated. They weren't chunky enough for me. I mean, 2 of them are chunky. The other 2 could use some improvements. And here comes Marnie for the first time. I don't know if her Pokemon has the Lechonk energy. It is sort of cute, but at the same time very cursed. It does sort of share Lechonk's color scheme, so you know, we could get one of those later in the game. You're just so caught up with wanting to support me and all that, so you tend to get a bit shirty of other gym challengers. Sorry if it caused you any trouble. I'm sorry, no one is too much trouble for Lechonk. Lechonk is the trouble. Right, do you have to battle Marnie now, or? Yes, young Master Lechonk. Yes, that's my full title. Thank you for someone finally addressing me as young Master Lechonk. We're all healed up, and Hop is just air throwing Pokeballs like a normal human being. Now my legend really begins. I'm sorry, you're going to be overshadowed by Lechonk. Watch out, Lechonk! I'll beat you to. No, you won't. You can never win against Lechonk. I really thought we had a battle against Marnie at the start, but maybe that's after we do the whole gym thing. You've made it to the stadium entrance. Please hurry to the opening ceremony. You know what? The opening ceremony can hold, because without me, it's not an opening ceremony. Right, I feel like I need a change. Do I need a change? No. Challenger Lechonk, wasn't it? I'm sorry, you should always remember my name. We must ask the gym challengers wear their uniforms for all official events. This is the part of the game where it gets very disappointing. I take off the clothes that I put so much work into trying to make me look Lechonkish, and now I'm just in a normal uniform. But I am number one, because, you know, Lechonk. You know what, I really do believe that the Pokemon wasn't a thing until Lechonk came along. Such a niche game, no one knew about it. When Lechonk was announced and everyone wanted to play it. Right, here's this chunky boy. It does actually have a bit of chunk to him, and I love it. I live for it. I'm Rose, but I'm going to call you Lechonk. You've all been waiting for this big moment. The big moment that the stage is graced by the big chunky boy. Yes, the gym challenge. Okay, Rose, we all love you and you're very chunky, but let us just get on with it. Come on, let's go. We need more hot chunk on chunk action. Oh, that sounds questionable. That sounds very questionable. And of course, it wouldn't be an opening if everyone was walking in slow motion. And here are all the people I'm absolutely going to destroy later in the game. Chunk and chalk action is not very sexy. I mean, I beg to differ. Have you seen Lechonk? Google him right now. And really gets me going. But yes, if you could do me a favor, spam Lechonk in chat right now. Spam some piggy emojis. We need that chat engagement, folks. And there we go. Oh no, I'm getting a slow motion too? Yeah, of course I do, because I'm Lechonk. And I've just fainted or something because it's all went white. And all these random trainers that I'll never see again in the whole game. Standing there on the pitch in the stadium in front of everyone. There's no words for it, but I can barely contain myself. My heart's racing. I mean, that's just what happens when you're in the presence of Lechonk. You've made it at last, Hop, and you too, Lechonk. So you're the two trainers our champion endorsed himself. I'm Rose.
Wow, and you already have those Dynamax band thingies to make your Pokemon all chunky. Very good indeed. 10 out of 10. Love to see it. I'm terribly sorry, I've got urgent business. Probably Lechonk related. And should we leave it there? Is that a good place to wrap up? Let's do it, Lechonk. No, Hop wants me to keep going, apparently. You know what, we'll get to the next route. We'll have a look to see if there's any chunky Pokemon. And I think we might call it a day there. I'm going for 2 hours, that's a lot of Lechonk action. Yeah, I have to pass through the Route 3. We'll see if there's any chunks. Challenger Lechonk! The chairman asked me to deliver this gift to you. Is it Lechonk? A gift, such a wonderful thing. From the chairman. Why do you speak in so many ellipses? Wow, I can now fly. Oh, there's a joke in there about pigs flying, but I'm too tired at this stage to make it. Someone else make it. I'm cheering for you. Yeah, so cool. Go all the way, just keep going. That's not wrong. Let's go gloss over that. Right, here we go. Lechonk. Oh, do we have a chunky battle now? There you are, I've been waiting. Let's have a battle, you and me. We're getting in a bit of training. Okay, well, you're going to be destroyed by Lechonk. Let's go. Right, Boiler, come on, we can do this. We've done it before. I'm sorry, you're telling me to keep up? I'm Lechonk. I have to keep up with no one. You have to keep up with me. Okay, we've done decent damage. Okay, come on. We're just gonna keep spamming tackle. As a low, we do have stab moves that would it should do more damage. We're a physical attacker, all our stab moves are special, so they're going to do absolutely nothing. Hop is going through some issues. I mean, yeah, he's fighting against Lechonk. That's a big issue right there. Massive issue. I mean, just look at that. He's had to pop a potion halfway through the battle just to keep up. I'm sorry, did you just growl at the chunk? That's disgraceful. That's completely unacceptable. You're just delaying the inevitable. Look at the Chunk's little tail going, he doesn't care. He's just having a good time. Okay, Powder Snow actually done decent. Okay, yeah, you've lowered my attack 3 times. Can you just hit me, please? You're just delaying your doom. Right, there we go. Was that so hard? Right, which chunk is leveling? Oh, Lechonk 1, Lechonk 2, and Lechonk 3 all levels. Oh wait, no, Lechonk 2, Lechonk 3, and Lechonk 4. This is getting very confusing. This is getting very confusing already. Right, Sobble, right. Oh, this might actually be difficult. We might actually need a swap. Because my attack's been lowered 3 times. Oh, we'll just hit him with... Oh no, use why would you use binds? You got water gun. You probably only one-shot me. Right, him one Mudslap. Lower his accuracy. That done absolutely not. That was a critical. What? Well, that's done absolutely nothing. Yeah, we're going to swap out to a different chunk. Right, which chunk wants to fight? Okay, Lechonk free. Let's go. Wait. Oh no, I've been binded. I can't swap. No. Oh, well, that's not good. No, I will not have a taste of anything, Hop. Oh no, haha, you missed. Oh, right, I'm just gonna have to wait until binds wears off, so I can swap.
But if he hits me with a water gun before... Oh, no, he's crawled again. Okay, this is actually proving to be a difficult battle. Right, can you please just free me from my binds? How dare you try to ensnare Lechonk? No. Oh, come on. That's just mean. Right. We're getting payback. You better look sad, because you're about to be absolutely destroyed by this cheery gentleman. Oh, okay, that actually done a lot more. I was critical, seriously. This guy's getting really lucky. Okay, Absorb really didn't do as much as I thought it would. Typical, should have known you'd master type matchups. You know what? Once you don't have a properly, like, once you ditch the starter that would have been super effective, it actually makes it quite difficult. Probably should have leveled up a bit before this. That probably would be a good idea. Okay, we're back in green. We're not too bad. He really likes binding all of my Pokemon now. Yeah. I need to be worried about Hop. He seems to be a bit too good at binding. I'll just let you guys in chat read it, so that's as you go. Right, so this should be the last hit. Please tell me this is the last hit. I'm just gonna spam some more pig emojis in the chat, because why not? That'll help us get through the battle. Oh, is he still alive? Seriously? Oh wait, no, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, there we go. More chunky levels for him. Ooh, I want to learn Mega Drain. Yes, I do want to learn Mega Drain. I mean, that would have been useful like a minute ago, but you know, terrible timing as usual. Right, is Rookie D? I want to say Rookie D is your last Pokemon. Yeah, I might need a swap. I might need a swap. I don't think I have anything super effective now. Lechonk 6, let's go. Let's go, come on. We can do this. Big claps for Lechonk 6. Never mind, he's just super effective. Move against me. Yay. See, I think he might be quicker, so payback. No, I'm quicker. Okay, that's done decent damage. But he is also doing decent damage, so that's not good. Yes, Anushka, spam those piggy emojis. That's the only thing that's gonna get us through this battle. There we go. I've spammed some more too. That's all the encouragement we need. Yeah, see, exactly. You spam the pig emojis, you get a critical hit. That's exactly how it works. Look at that, even more chunky levels for everyone. That's beautiful. That's exactly what we want. Just what I expect from my rival, Lechonk. You know what? I'll even give you one of my I don't want your league card, Hop. Like, I love the way he thinks he's famous already. I was on stage for 5 minutes and now suddenly I'm a celebrity. But yes, we're gonna go stand beside this very serious looking man, and I think we're going to end it there. Because we've gone for about 2 hours, unfortunately now. We've started the league challenge, we've got a full team of chunky boys. We're decently leveled, so we're not doing too bad. But we do want to break it up into a few streams. You know, we're going to edit it down to VODs and make an actual series of it. So we don't want to do too much in one go. So yeah, we're going to leave it there. Thank you very much for anyone who did turn up. And of course, don't be afraid to subscribe. It's completely free and you'll be sent the chunk vibes electronically over the internet. So that's always good. So yeah, enjoy. We will be back
And we'll see, we'll be back tomorrow to continue this live stream challenge. And we'll see you then. Goodbye. Enjoy.